Okay, so welcome to my first full self-driving video in a while. And today we are going to be using 12.6.4, Tesla's latest full self-driving update for Hardware 3 vehicles. I'm in a 2022 Model 3, and we're going to be just going on a short little drive here. I want to do some highway driving for you so that you guys can see the end to end on the highway. And yeah, it's really improved a lot over the last update, and I'm really excited to kind of go over my first impressions of this update, even though I've had it for I think about almost a week now. So it's not truly my first impression. Um, and here we are, we're activated, and we're gonna leave this parking lot. I did have to hit the accelerator a little bit to get it going. Um, I'm really hoping that they bring to Hardware 3 the same exact uh, functionality as Hardware 4, where you can just press the button on screen to begin your drive. So here we are, we're pulling out, and the freeways in Phoenix, or the highways in Phoenix, are very, very hectic. And having end to end with the different speed profiles has been honestly really awesome. So we're going to approach this light coming up, and now at this light, there, with past versions, there's been some mistakes. So like when you would make the right hand turn here at this light, it would get into the turn only lane for the shopping plaza up here on the right, and that would be bad behavior, not what it's supposed to do. So right here, see how it kind of shifts a little bit toward this way, toward that entrance to that plaza, but it didn't really do it that time that bad. But sometimes it'll actually go into that plaza. So here we are coming up to the light kind of quick. And no cars. Yep, so here we go. And now we're going to switch into the hurry profile. Geez, my screen is so dirty, I probably should have cleaned it. So here we go, merging onto the 101 freeway in Phoenix, which I mainly leave it on hurry, especially out here in Phoenix with the driving. But merging onto the freeway with end to end is so satisfying. So satisfying. It does it so human-like. See how it just got over 2 lanes. We got the speed locked in at, I believe, 78, so it won't go above 78. And we got this Cadillac Lyric trying to switch lanes here. And so I've noticed when cars do this, like when they accidentally leave their turn signal on, the Tesla in prior software versions would act really weird around cars like that, because it would be anticipating a car going into the lane. But now this handles it much more human-like. It really only reacts when it needs to. So the lane merges up ahead here into one lane. There's no cars on our left, and the car was proactive to get over to the left. We're gonna go around this slow truck. I mean, it's so human-like. I love it. Like, it was so robotic before. It wouldn't do things like that. It would get behind that truck and it would just go slow. And I mean, it's so much smarter with the end-to-end. So our exit is going to be coming up here for Tatum Boulevard. And by the way, Phoenix is a really easy city to drive in. It's pretty much like, you know, like a lot of cities are set up like a grid, but this is like giant grids, and the roads are all like pretty much straight and in line with each other, and the freeways are pretty easy to drive. It's just you get a lot of like crazy drivers who do stupid things like that. And so now we're gonna get over to take this exit. I put in Flower Child as the destination. If you haven't had Flower Child, you really need to, because it's great food. Just saying. So the reason why I chose this is because you get off the freeway here and you have to go left, but then there's an immediate right and you have to like cut over lanes usually. Um, and so this is like a good test to show you guys how the car reacts in this sort of situation. Okay, the light is green. I skipped a lot of that because that was a long light. And here we go. So we got to make an immediate right after we get through this intersection. You can see the car has already put on the turn signal and we're getting over right away. Not too hard of a maneuver, but it definitely handles it a lot better now than it did in the past. It would wait way too long to get over, and then there's been times where I even missed this turn completely because it took too long. There was too many cars. So now let's see, it'll bring us into the parking lot, and will it try to park in a parking spot? Let's see. All right. Not many parking spots. Is it just going to randomly stop somewhere is the question. Let's see. Oh, yup, it's choosing a parking spot. And it parked right in the middle of the parking spot. So it's cool because it like looks for a parking spot, but it miserably fails at parking in it on its own. But it's a first step, and I think it's really cool. So yeah, that's my first full self-driving video. Just wanted to do a little test here, and my first impressions of using 12.6.4 is it's very good. It's made a lot of improvements, very similar to 12.6.3, but definitely seems a little bit more refined, and some of the bugs have been worked out, and it just keeps getting smoother and smoother and better. So I plan to make more FSD videos. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads, and I'll see you guys in the next video.